In the 2023 draft class, 3 quarterbacks were taken in the first round, all of them being within the top 5. Bryce Young went first overall to the Panthers, Stroud went second overall to the Texans, and Anthony Richardson went number 4 to the Colts. All of these guys have been day 1 starters, so we've been able to watch them through these first few weeks and develop some initial thoughts about their play. Now, before the draft, I watched countless hours of all 22 film for each of these quarterbacks and ranked them from my favorite prospects to my least favorite prospects. The quarterback that I was absolutely enamored with and thought should go number 1 overall was Stroud out of Ohio State. In college, he was a great quarterback with great accuracy and great anticipation. A lot of scouts criticized his lack of mobility and arm strength. And on the fan level, most people thought he would be another Ohio State quarterback that ended up being a bust. Not to mention that he played with the best receiving core in America, such as guys like Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, and Marvin Harrison Jr., all first-round draft picks. But Stroud, since coming out of college, has absolutely dominated the NFL. He's currently 4th in passing yards, and he's led the Texans to 2 straight victories. A lot of people were concerned with Stroud's landing spot, being in Houston with poor weapons, a poor offensive line, and a defensive-minded head coach. But he's proved everybody wrong, and he should absolutely run away with the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Throughout the NFL, it's widely acknowledged that it takes a few years for rookie quarterbacks to develop and acknowledge whether you need to hit the panic button on them or if they're franchise quarterbacks. And it's safe to say that Stroud is a franchise quarterback after only playing 4 games. With young quarterbacks especially, it's hard to know their true potential without getting them weapons. You look at the young quarterbacks in our league, most of them had elite wide receivers when they walked into the building, if not had gotten elite wide receivers within year 2 or 3. And that's when you see them truly make their biggest jump. Josh Allen didn't have great weapons when he walked into the building, but they quickly got him a top 5 receiver in Stephon Diggs. Justin Herbert walked in with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Patrick Mahomes had Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. We now see the strides that Tua is making with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. But in terms of rookie quarterbacks passing the eye test, if they can perform without elite wide receivers early on in their career, it's a big tell that they're franchise quarterbacks and they're going to be around for a while. Look at a guy like Lamar Jackson, never had great weapons and was able to win an MVP and was able to take this team to the playoffs multiple times. But you already knew this guy was a bona fide stud without weapons. Now look at a guy like Justin Fields. People were wondering why he wasn't making big strides and blamed it on the Bears for not having good receivers. Well, they just went out and got DJ Moore, and Justin Fields hasn't made a big leap. The reason why I bring that up is Stroud is playing like a borderline top 10 quarterback with a garbage receiving core. Nico Collins, Robert Woods, and Tank Dell, no offense to them, but in 99 out of 100 situations, no rookie quarterback wants to go into that system with those receivers. Stroud is by far looking like the best rookie quarterback. He currently has them first in the AFC South, so we'll see what happens moving forward. Let's move on to the guy that I ranked number 2 in my pre-draft assessment, and that would be Anthony Richardson. Richardson is another guy that's shown great potential through these first 4 weeks and picking up a big win over the Texans on the road as well, 31-20. I think the Colts have a great situation and scheme around Richardson right now. They have one of the best offensive lines in football, and they're a very run-dominant team. Now, they don't have their superstar running back in Jonathan Taylor, and this gets me even more excited for when he comes back. Coming into his rookie year, there were a lot of question marks with Richardson in terms of his accuracy issues, his consistency problems, and turning over the ball frequently. Through 3 games, I really don't think Richardson has been too careless with the football. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception, and he's completing 57% of his passes. And everyone knows the dynamic arm talent that this dude has if he can become consistent, not to mention his insane mobility and athleticism. Richardson's already rushed for 131 yards and 4 touchdowns. Richardson has also given this team a new energy and life that they haven't had the past few seasons. Not to mention he's a great leader on and off the field. I do believe that the Colts have drafted their franchise quarterback. In terms of the wide receiver room, I'd like to see the Colts go get Richardson a dominant number 1 wide receiver. Now, I know Michael Pittman is a very talented number 1 receiver. He's a great jump ball receiver, and that's any rookie quarterback's friend right there. But Pittman can't be the best receiver on a Super Bowl winning team. Richardson is definitely the biggest project out of any of the rookie quarterbacks. But in a few years, I believe the Indianapolis Colts are going to be a very dangerous team in the AFC. And then to the final rookie quarterback who was drafted first overall to the Carolina Panthers, Bryce Young. His rookie debut has not gone as planned, and the Panthers currently sit at 0-4. Now, coming into this season, I did rank him 3rd amongst the first-round rookie quarterbacks, but I don't believe anyone should hit the panic button in terms of him being a bust. I believe he was drafted to the worst situation out of the rookie quarterbacks, but let's call it what it is. The Panthers offense is a bunch of free agents thrown together who've never played together, a brand new coach, brand new offensive coordinator, and now you're going to bring in a rookie quarterback and expect him to succeed. It's just not going to happen. This Panthers offensive line that they've been addressing in the draft the past few seasons is playing at a below average level, and they're not helping their rookie quarterback out. Not to mention a receiving core of an old Adam Thielen, DJ Chark, and a rookie Jonathan Mingo. It's simply not enough for Bryce Young. The play calling hasn't been great, there's been no sort of run game, and this Panthers offense doesn't threaten any sort of big playability. Now, with most rookie quarterbacks, Bryce Young has had his obvious flaws. He was picked off twice in his first ever game against the Falcons, where he threw late over the middle twice, and I believe he'll clean that sort of stuff up very quickly. He's a very intelligent quarterback, he's a great leader, and I love his demeanor for the Panthers moving forward. It's too common nowadays between fans and analysts to jump off the bandwagon on rookie quarterbacks when they don't have monster seasons. Like we've seen Justin Herbert have a monster rookie season. You're currently seeing CJ Stroud have a monster rookie season, but nobody should be hitting the panic button on Bryce Young. It's going to take him a few years just like it took Josh Allen, but if the Panthers can surround him with the right weapons and this offensive line can play at a better level, I believe Bryce Young is a franchise quarterback. I'm Caden Kubler, and that's my take.